It is your girl B, and I am back with another video. Alright, so obviously, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're gonna be talking about my first time, child. I know a lot of you is like, your first time what? Your first time reading? Your first time spelling? Your first time singing? No. My first freaking time. Flower mint. Exactly. That first time. So without further ado, before I get into this video, please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful in any type of way, and if you'd like to share it with your family and friends, I greatly appreciate that. Comment and subscribe, click the bell so you know whenever I post, and let's get into this video. So, backstory on the person. Of course, I'm not name dropping, so don't even think that's gonna happen. But I mean, a few people that I know who they are, and they watch these videos, so they probably already gonna know who I'm talking about. You know, so whichever. As I was growing up, I was on lockdown very badly. Like, I rarely went outside. Only time I really got a chance to go outside was if my brother took me outside, and clearly half the time he didn't want to take his little sister outside. So yeah, when I did get to go outside, I had to be home curfew when it got dark. Summertime, that's 9:30. No, not even 9 the latest, and in the winter it's 5:30. So obviously in the winter I barely got to go outside because you come home from school, it's about 3, you finish your homework, it's about 4. It makes no sense to go outside for an hour, especially when you're about to have to eat dinner. So that's about a whole nother hour and a half, whichever. And then my grandma, she used to be like, oh, you can't go outside today, it's too cold. And I'm like, Grandma, it's 70 degrees, what are you talking about? It's not cold. But I respect it now. As an adult now, I respect it because it kept me out of a lot of things that I could have been into, especially like referencing, like comparing myself to some of friends that I used to have or whatever the case may be. You know, life was a little different for them growing up. It's because they had more freedom. So when you have more freedom, you get into more things. So definitely occupy your time as much as you can, because you do not want to, get into things that you will later regret in life. So with that being said, please stay out of trouble, my young babies. You are the future. Your future is very bright, and I believe wholeheartedly in following your dreams, because I mean, we see it every day. Dreams come true. You just got to put in that work. You got to grind, baby. So yeah, basically I was on lockdown. So I had a couple friends I used to hang out with that used to live a few blocks away. When I used to go outside, I was not allowed to leave the neighborhood. But of course, me being me, sneaky, I was, sneaking off, and I was going to these other blocks. I mean, when you lock a dog in a cage and you let them out, what do? They go rampant. They want to see what the hell the world has to offer, which will lead into a lot more story times, because I have a lot of stories. But yeah, I used to go hang out on these blocks, and I ended up hanging out with this girl in particular, and she was real cool, and she had a sister, and they had a lot of friends. So obviously I don't have any sisters, like blood sisters. I have sisters through great relationships and friendships that I have built over the years, but these girls was my best naives, okay? So comes to find out she had this cute little, cute older brother. I was like, oh, he's cute. Mind you, what am I talking about? I'm about a good 15 years old. Girl, go sit down and play with some Barbies, but whatever. Obviously, I felt like, because I was in the house so much, I watched nothing but movies. In the movies, they was like, oh, girls lose their virginity at 16.
Oh, hell no!
Prom night, all this other hoopla, whatever. So I'm like, oh, well, he's cute. I think I'm ready for a boyfriend anyway. Bam. So me and him started talking, you know, here and there, whatever. He would come to my block and hang out with me because he obviously knew I was on lockdown. I was not gonna be able to come over there every day. Sorry, boo. If you really like me, you would come a couple streets down. Hello. So he would come hang out with me or whatever. Eventually, after we made it official, you know, he was like, you my boo, I'm your boo, and we gonna do this. So I introduced him to my grandma and my brothers and everything like that. Now, before I even explain their reactions, boy was about 16 years old and had facial hair, honey. Mustache, little fuzz, so they thought he was a grown-ass man. And he was brolic and stuff. Like, I don't know why he was built like a whole man, but he was still a kid. So, I swear, my neighbor was like, you mess with that grown man? And I'm like, he's only 16, so, you know. But, yeah, that's that. So, they end up meeting him and everything like that. Now, he's my first boyfriend ever in life. My first boyfriend ever to meet any of my family, especially my brothers, because I thought my brother was going to hang this man by his ear on a freaking light post and just leave him there for the rest of his life for the freaking, you know, the buzzards to eat on or something. But basically, and then he used to, you know, cause then your girl want to get on punishment and shit. I don't know why, but I tend to have gotten myself in punishment a lot, so he would be able to at least come and hang out with me in the hallway, you know, until whenever my grandma feel it's due time for me to come in the house. But don't ever get it twisted. She always came, checking and peeking in the hallway. Oh, I'm just making sure y'all still there. I'm like, okay, whatever. So when I did have some free time, I would run over there. And then I had to attend summer school, so, you know, he would come, pick me up in the morning, walk me to school, come get me from school. You know, it was real cute. It was like a little match made in heaven. It was like, oh, it's my day. Like, we found love. But, yeah, so my birthday ended up coming up, and legit, I had to go to summer school day of my birthday. And I'm like, hey, I'm 16 now. It's that prime mark in life. With Shorty thought she was supposed to deflower, but she really wasn't. But I advise you guys, hold it for as long as you can. It's really not that serious. It's totally overrated. But yeah, I'm like, oh, it's about that time. Like, we gotta get this going. So obviously me and him were speaking about it, and we agreed on it the actual day of my birthday. I would say before I went to school, just because obviously lockdown, whatever, I had a certain amount of time to get home after I got out of school. So it was no dilly-dallying for 2 hours. No, I would be dilly-dallying with that belt for 2 hours if I played myself. So, no. Basically, so we did it before school. Now, before we doing it, it's all romantic, it's cute, you know, boom, boom, bam, bop, bop. As we're doing it, it's, you know, it's like, whoop, what are you doing down there? Hold on, I wasn't ready. Pineapples. Then it was like, oh, okay, all right. Then it was like, what is that? Then it was like, did we do something wrong? Then it was like, who the hell is that? Now we have a peeping freaking time. Could you believe his little sister was sitting right on the step because the freaking room door was cracked a little bit just so we can hear if anybody was coming. Little girl sitting there on the step looking at us. And utterly embarrassing. And it's just like, like, what do? How do you react? You're going to be nervous as fuck. You're going to be embarrassed. You're going to be somewhat, in a way, humiliated because you don't want other people seeing little bitty parts. Like, you ain't really want him to see bitty parts. But either or. So, that ended up happening. Now, this is where the story goes for a little sideline twist. Somebody call the medics right now because you may need it. Actually, get you a bag for the throne. So after all that is said and done, we're wrapped up. We're like, okay, it's time to roll. Like, let's just, you know, keep going. I'm not keep going, but, you know, take this to another place. Like, let's get out of here, whatever. So as we're getting ready to leave and stuff, like, I done washed myself, came back, sat down. You good? I'm good. We're good. Why did this man leave this shirt on with the little bit of blood? Because we was like, what is that? When we said what was that, it was blood on the bottom rim of the shirt. About the rim of the shirt. No, let's stay on the outside, on the area. And I'm like, where you going? Dude thought he was about to go play basketball in that shirt, child. It was over. From that point on, I said, oh, hell no. I don't, big time, because this is not a story you want to recycle. Only because I love y'all, I'm telling y'all the story, because I don't ever tell this story, because it was like, you know, it makes you think, like, how was my judge of character at this age? Like, this is the prime age of being a good judge of character. You need to know, especially when you're talking about thotos and things. Like, yeah, that was a mistake. I mean, I loved him at the time, but if I could take it back, I would. I would take it back, honey, like with a quickness. I don't even know a good adjective to use. I'd take it back, baby. Swiper, no swiper. No, actually, swiper will swipe that one right the fuck back. Thank you. Give me mine. That belongs to me. But without further ado, I said without further ado, but without hesitation, I moved on. I grew up. I glowed up. And life is different. Now you make better decisions. Now you know what to look for. Now you know what not to go for. And at the end of the day, the moral of the story is respect yourself. Keep yours to yourself until you feel like he is absolutely and 100% utterly that person. And even if you feel like that in your young, tender ages of under 20, don't fall for it, because most likely it's less, baby girl. But until then, stay young, stay petty, keep that thing clink clink, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.